Welcome back to the channel. Today we are reacting to an interview given by Roseanne to Whoopi Goldberg. Now before we start the video, please consider checking out my second YouTube channel, See My Power. It's the men's version to this YouTube channel. The link will be in the description box below. Help me get this video to 1,000 likes, and as always, don't forget to like, share, watch more videos, and subscribe to the channel.
Well, it's my first show, and I'm very excited, and I'm bringing out a great actress and an equally great person. Also, the new center square of Hollywood Squares, Whoopi Goldberg!
Before the show starts, let me know if you had your own show or talk show like this, interviews and all that stuff, who would be the first guest that you would have on the show?
Sit down there.
Oh, child.
Do you like it or
yeah,
no?
This
Is it comfy?
No, this is good.
I took these out of my own house.
Did you?
Yeah.
Because these are definitely built
you
for
can move
booty.
the pillow.
These are built for booty, honey. You know.
That's always
And
handy.
sometimes you sit in those chairs and it's like, ah!
Oh, there.
But
yeah.
this is like, ooh.
We'll get nice and comfortable.
Well, yeah. This is very fly.
Isn't it cool?
I loved the way you came in.
Wasn't that cool?
I'm telling, when you started doing the Polaroids of yourself, I wanted to run out and get one. They had to hold me back. They said, don't do it. Don't do it. It's for the audience.
They said, don't ruin
They said,
it.
do not ruin it for the people.
Don't ruin the surprise that you're on.
I want a Polaroid.
Oh, I'll be happy to. We'll take one together.
Okay.
You know what? First, I should thank that the angels were two of our writers, Paul Mooney and Ellen Cleghorn.
Yes, yes.
Thank you. They're still up there. So what? So I'm just like trying to. I have to. Okay. First, I have to tell you this. Now, you are such an awesome actress, and you won an Academy Award, and we wanted to show a clip of your Academy Award winning role in Ghost.
Right.
Because, I mean, you won an Academy Award.
Yes, I got the Oscar. Yes, yes.
That is so awesome.
Who'd have thought it, honey?
But check this out. The clip cost something like $7,000.
Yeah, yeah.
So we couldn't afford it. So instead, we got a police sketch artist.
Oh, wonderful.
She's gonna sketch out one of the scenes from Ghost.
Great.
And her name is Mona Edwards, so she'll be doing that while we talk.
Okay.
And
Hi, Mona.
And Mona just told me that she's actually sketched me before in one of my many lawsuits.
Take this time and tell me your favorite Whoopi Goldberg movie in the comments.
Isn't that great?
I love it.
So I have to get right to it because I know. What do you think of the whole Ken Starr? What's happening? What's going on?
It's a shame, man. It's a low down, dirty, dirty shame. You know why? It's a shame. I'm going to tell you why.
Tell us why, Whoopi.
Is it worth all of this? Was it worth all of this? Was it worth? Because now, look, I don't know a man in the world. And you know what I'm about to say. I don't know a man in the world who, if you said to him, did you have an affair with that woman? Would say, well, yes, I did. You could go into the man's room. The woman could be on her knees. You could say to that man, who is that woman? That man will say, what woman? What woman?
Come on now, y'all know the events that she's talking about. Tell me your thoughts about it in the comments.
You know, so that's the first thing. You know, it wasn't like we didn't know that this was in him because he said at the very beginning, before we elected him, we knew he was lying about relationships.
Right.
Okay? So this is now, he didn't lie to the country. Nixon screwed the country. Okay? I'm sorry. This guy was doing some money, selling stuff. This president.
You know, Whoopi, I'm gonna have to disagree with you in a minute.
Why? You think he screwed the country too?
Who, Clinton?
Yeah.
Well, I think there's many people out there who think the other way. You know?
I know they do, but you know what? I believe that it has not been worth all of this to tear the country
we are in a scary place.
apart.
We are in a scary place.
And then what's funny is all these Republicans are popping up going, well, you know, I do have an illegitimate child. And, and it's happening. It's happening because people have just begun to realize that we have put ourselves in a bind. Because there isn't one person in this country who can live up to the standards that we set. Okay?
But Whoopi, wait a minute.
Yeah,
Now,
go
I
ahead.
have to have my...
Now, if she's speaking a lie, let me know the person in the comments that can live up to the standards that we set.
I have to have my
Go
say.
ahead.
I have to have my say.
Go
and
ahead.
you know, I have to
Go
say.
ahead.
You know,
Say it, girl. Say it.
but you know, I respect everything that
Go
you
ahead.
say.
Say it.
But you're full of on this issue.
Okay?
Yes, I do.
Now tell me why. Now tell me why.
Because you're talking about the standards we set, okay? Who sets them better than the big leader?
No, there has not been a big leader to
Well,
set
he's
these
supposed to be
standards.
the big leader. He's
Why?
the president of the
And
whole
he is
United
leading
States.
the country. He is leading
Where's
the country.
he leading us when you
Well,
lie under oath?
Well, you know what?
Does anyone
What
here agree with me?
political person has not?
Well, yeah, they all lie.
They all lie.
Okay,
so
I'll give
now,
you that.
So
They all lie.
they all
Yeah.
lie, and they all lie under oath. Now, if this guy had jeopardized the
Why didn't he just
security,
tell the truth? Why didn't he
because
just
he's
tell
a
the
man. He has. I'm sorry. There is some genetic.
Okay, but now...
There's some genetic code that as soon as you ask for an honest answer, they go, I didn't. I'm telling the woman could be right there. And you say, did you? They say, no. They can't help it. They cannot. But you know what?
You know you're an expert on that, as am I, because
well,
you've been
yes.
married 4 times.
Yes.
And I've only been married 3.
Yes.
So.
But it seemed like 4. It seems like 4. You know. And this is why I say, you know what? This is why I say, does the fact that I've been married 4 times negate the fact that I work for the homeless, that I try to...
No, it doesn't negate
okay,
that, but it makes you an
that's what I'm
expert on
saying.
male behavior,
yes,
I think, doesn't
yes,
it?
but I'm saying that that we have to come to terms with, A, what are we angry about? Are we angry that he made a stupid mistake? Yes.
Yeah.
It was stupid. Was it worth destroying the country and putting this stuff on the internet? It's not. It's just not.
Let me know in the comments if you felt that he destroyed the country. Tell me how.
Impeachment is not over a... You know? I just... Woo. You know what's worse? You know what's really tough? Is the whole thing was set... The guy... I keep sort of musing over this because he was out in 2000. You know, Clinton was going to be out in 2000. So they said, okay, we're going to mess you up so we can mess up Al Gore.
Right.
And then we're going to mess up the party so nobody votes for him. So I think to myself, if this is what you are willing to do, why would I put you in office? If this is the extent. Because if you say to me, listen, if you say to me, you know what, Mr. President, this was the stupidest thing you could have done. You have done a fairly decent job
do you
with the
think
country.
he waited too long to apologize? It kind of feels like he waited too long.
Oh, us an apology. He better talk to Hillary. He better talk to Hillary.
No, he owes us an apology, Whoopi. He does.
No.
Whoopi, the whole time that he
lied. Wait a minute. He got the cojones.
The whole time he was griping about Ken Starr wasting all this money,
And he
all this
did.
time. He could have stopped it at any point going, okay, I lied.
Do you honestly think?
I'll be off the air tomorrow.
No. Freedom of speech, God
Oh,
bless you.
yeah, thank God. We
Yes.
live in America.
Do you really think after Travelgate and
Well, why doesn't
Whitewater
Hillary
and all
kick
this
his ass then, Whoopi?
What makes you think she's not?
You think she's kicking his
Oh,
ass?
look
I
at
hope
his
she's
face.
kicking his ass.
Look at his face. She is kicking his ass left and right.
Let me know in the comments if you were Hillary, how would you handle your get back?
We're coming right back, and we'll see how our sketch artist Mona did. Come right back.
Yes.
I would like to go with Whoopi Goldberg.
Whoopi!
Tori, you're starting
This,
us off. You're making me behave. You're a biblical student.
Yes.
You just okay, sir. What,
This
sir, would
actor
you like
had-
to know, sir?
This actor had his wisdom teeth removed without anesthetic, slashed his arms, and ate a live cockroach, all in preparation for roles. Who is he?
Barney. Yes, yes.
Are you having a lot of fun working? It looks like a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. It's like a big party.
It looks
It's
like that.
oh, it's fun. It's great.
Being the center square, you get called on more.
I'm not sure. People keep asking me that, and I guess so. I think you're the first thing people see because you're dead smack in the middle, and I'm so dark. And I think they just
Well,
go,
also
oh.
that's the good place to get your X or your O when
That's
you're playing
true.
the game.
Well, I'm always a good place for X or O. Yeah, always.
Let's check in with our sketch artist, Mona. How you doing there?
I'm doing fine.
You're getting the whole ghost
getting
thing
some of the
going,
best
huh?
scenes, yeah.
Good. Excellent. All right. I am so jealous of you that you're going on 3 grandchildren.
Yes.
Isn't that great?
Yes, yes.
So jealous. Congratulations.
Thank you.
None of my kids, you know, my kids are 27, 23,
Right,
22,
right.
and 20. I'm giving up hope. I have to have my own grandkids. I
No,
really
they'll
wanna
get
be a
around to
grandma.
it. They'll get around to it.
How cool is it to be a grandma?
It's very nice. They come, they stay, they eat, they go. This is a great life.
Now
As
you're-
opposed to them staying, you know, forever.
Right.
Right.
Well, how do you get along with your daughter since she's a mother? Did
Well,
that
it's
change?
a lot, yeah, it's a lot easier. I got a lot smarter. You know, I got a lot smarter. And she's very smart because she took all of the best of the things that she learned from me and is a great mom. I mean,
That's cool.
and it's such a relief because she was a very young mother.
Yeah, she was 14 years
Yeah,
old.
when
had
she
her
got
first baby.
pregnant.
You want to tell that story? Then I have to share it. Like, we have to have like a, your daughter did this and my daughter did that kind of minute here.
Well, you know, she just decided
Well, she's
that
14.
that she was going to have someone in her life who didn't know me, you know, and to get to the place where she felt that she was more than just my child, which all kids go through.
Right,
All
all
kids
kids.
want to be more than just your kid, and it's particularly harder on kids of famous people because they
Because we're
kind of
crazy.
and also because everybody knows everything about us. The kids start to say, well, is this person like me because I'm famous, or do they like me because I'm a nice person?
Right.
It clouds the issue.
Yeah, it does.
So she met a guy and decided that that was the way to handle it. But she called me, and I was the first person she
Now,
told.
you're on a movie, right?
I'm
you're
on a movie.
movie set, and you get a call from your 14-year-old daughter,
Yes,
and she
said,
says,
Ma, I have something to tell you. And I said, you're pregnant. She said, yes. I said, what do you want to do? She said, I want to have it. I said, okay. Okay. Because I always am yelling about choice.
Yeah.
And that meant she had a choice too. And you have to live by whatever someone's choice is.
but did you just feel like
You know?
whipping her?
No, 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 no. Because sex is wonderful. How could I be angry at her for having it?
Well, that's
know?
true. Now,
And-
after what
and-
you said, you couldn't be angry.
No, and also, you know,
I would kick my kids.
why? What good would
Well,
it do?
14 years old.
What good would it do?
I don't know, but it would upset me.
Why?
Because it would be empathy or a fear for another woman to start so young and just
But
be
as
so.
long as we're there to support our
It
children.
just make me feel better to kick her butt. That's all.
No, no. But then you be worried.
I know.
You be what? You be like this. And then you say, oh, but she's pregnant. I can't hit her. Because you can't hit a pregnant woman.
I know,
You
that's
know,
true.
so you could, no, there's no point in yelling at her. What, dog?
I wanted to tell about my
Tell me
daughter.
everything.
Okay, well, I was filming too when
Yeah.
I get a call from the school my daughter was in. Your daughter has run away from the school and she's been missing for 3 hours. So I was going to ask you about this, and I'm like freaking out because I'm filming and, you know, this is my daughter and she's, you know, lost in the mountains somewhere. So I go in my dressing room, you know, I close all the doors, and I like totally take all my mother radar. Do you know what I'm talking about? All my mother energy, and I just like concentrate, and I'm like, you better call me now. And moms, can't you do that as a mom? Just totally find your kid in the universe when you're mad. And I swear to God, the phone rings. She's like, I'm sorry, Mom, I'm at the police station. And But thank God that girl is 23
Yeah.
years old, working on my show. I'm so proud of her. So proud of all three of my daughters working on this show.
See?
Tell me about an upsetting situation you had with your kids.
Very proud. We're going back to the sketch artist now, and we'll be right back.
All right.
Let's see it. There. From Go.
Yeah, there it is.
Isn't that great?
That's wonderful.
Excellent job. It was the whole lovely sequence.
I still get moved when I see that.
Okay, so we're going to go to commercial. We'll be back with more Whoopi. Whoopi! We're plotting for another adolescent getting pregnant.
It's amazing.
You know, I want to ask you, and I want everybody to hear, that both you and I, in the early part of the 1970s, we were both welfare mothers.
Yes, yes. So we don't fit that pattern that people have been feeding the world for the last 10 years about people on welfare.
But I mostly meant the spiritual thing. Let's talk about that. Let's not talk about money, because that's all something else.
Well, but
the
it's the same,
spiritual
don't you think?
thing of being able to lift yourself is possible for everybody.
You know, if your spirit is broken, then you can't do anything. And you don't recognize
But you know what? You
how.
can rebuild it, Whoopi. You got to
You-
rebuild it.
you
If there's
have
no
to.
other
You
thing,
have
you
to.
have hope. And
But think of all the people who aren't able to. That's why it's great for us to say, don't think that.
well,
It is
let's
possible.
talk to. These are not all welfare mothers,
No.
but they're young mothers.
Yes.
And we want to hear something that we don't all the time hear about them, from them today.
Cool.
And maybe we have something good to offer them.
I think so.
They probably have more to offer us, but
If you're interested in learning the full life story of Whoopi Goldberg, I will tag her longer video to this video.
anyway, this is Jamie
Hi.
and Lucretia and Amiyoko. And all three of you are teenagers, right? You're all like 19, 18.
19.
And you all have children. And you're fixing to have your second. And I heard that today was a hard day for you. Do you want to tell us about yourself for a minute?
It's really hard. It's hard to have a baby at 19 years old. Sometimes I feel like I just can't breathe because I'm just stuck in this and I can't get out. And if I could do it all over again, I would have my baby 10 years from now and not right now because I want to do things for me.
What's the hardest part of your day?
Waking up in the morning because every morning I wake up and I don't have a regular alarm clock. I have a 1.5-year-old screaming in my ear because he wants to get out of his crib and he wants to get up and eat.
It's a lot of responsibility, isn't it?
It is, and people don't realize how much of a responsibility it is.
Did
Teenagers.
you know how much of a responsibility it was going to be?
No, but I thought I did. I thought, well, I watch my brothers and sisters. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to do it. No.
Did you talk to anybody about it before you did it?
Adults.
What did they
But
say?
Do you have somebody to support you now?
No. I
So-
do it on my own, completely.
You do it completely
Solo.
alone?
I did the
So there's
welfare
nobody to
thing.
call or if you get to that place?
I have my grandma, and I talk to my grandma and stuff, and my mom sometimes, but no.
What
No
do you
one
need
helps
most?
me financially. I need my family, I really do. And my son needs a grandfather. My dad's not
So
in our
you need
lives.
support.
I need support,
You need
family
family
support, yes.
What about you?
Well,
What's the hardest part of your day?
Well, the hardest part of my day is when I have to go to school in the morning, but my daughter wants to sit up until 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, talking about she wants to play, and then having to get up again at 6 o'clock in the morning trying to go to school. So that's kind of a discouragement.
What do you need?
Basically, I need support from her father because, you know, he kind of walked out on us and he wasn't there. So I think it's not so
it's
much
a
for me.
financial thing?
Yeah, because I'm not on aid right now. My mother takes care of us. And, you know, I just want to be able to do stuff on my own.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
In 5 years, I see myself in college because I'm going to do it. Because there's a whole lot of people that said I can't, but I want to show them that I can.
We all want you to, too. We're sending you good energy.
I love how she's taking negativity from other people and turning it into fuel. It's the same thing I did. People told me that I couldn't do, YouTube. People told me I couldn't write a book, and yet here it is. I'm doing both of them.
How about you, Amiyoko? What's your hardest part of the day?
My hardest part of the day is when my son's starting to throw tantrums. And I just, that get on my nerves when he falls out. He cries in public. He look at me like he don't know me no more when we get in public. That's just like the hardest part, just these tantrums.
He's 2?
Yeah, he's 2 years old.
2's hard.
It's all hard.
Well, yeah, that's true.
It's all hard.
You know when it's hardest, though? You should be happy with the 2s, because 13, am I right?
Yeah.
13,
Yeah.
it's like hard for 10 years.
Yeah. But
So look forward to that, Amiyoko.
were you guys surprised at how difficult parenting is?
Yes. I was surprised about how emotionally it is. I mean, it is just, anybody can do it physically. It's physically possible. But emotionally, you go through so much that you just wouldn't even believe. It's just, it's
Let me
amazing.
ask you, where do you see yourself in 5 years, Amiyoko?
I see myself in college, graduating to be a probation officer, and being a medical assistant, and a mother with 2 kids of 3.
You don't know if you're going to have 1 or 2 babies, right?
Nope, I don't know yet.
But you have support in your life, right?
I don't have family support.
You don't have
no.
family, but
I don't have family support. I have a boyfriend,
your
yeah.
boyfriend.
As far as, but financially and emotional support, I don't have it.
But that's kind of what everybody needs, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the big one.
That you asked me about my daughter, and the fact that she called me was a really big deal. It was a really big deal, and that she made a decision because I had my mom and me, and it is all about getting some support and getting that like friendship thing or someone who could be there, because they could drive you crazy.
You do
They
need
just,
that.
they come out and they fall out and then they roll on the floor and they don't care what
they
else
make
is going
everything
on.
dirty
Yes,
and
in
they-
your life. And so you
They
need
don't
to
mind
have
anything
that,
you say?
that time. You need to have that time. And you should also know that it's very normal to look at them sometimes and think, you are really bugging me. It's very, very normal. What you got to do is you got to sort of build a network with other mothers.
Do y'all think you could
know?
do that? Do you think you could all help each other out?
Oh, yeah.
You
Yeah.
just met today?
Yeah.
But we were thinking on the Roseanne Show here that we wondered if you could form some kind of support network between the 3 of you. Can you help each other with each other's kids and stuff like this stuff? Can you try to do that and come back in a month and tell us how it's going? Can you be that for each other? And we're starting you off because the money we save from the clip, Whoopi's clip, Whoopi.
Tell me something in the comments. When it comes to parenting, what is the one thing that you learned that people couldn't have possibly told you? You had to go through it yourself to better understand it. Let me know in the comments.
And I would like to give to you. And we want you back. We want you to come back in a month, and we'll talk about a little bit more then. We're gonna be here, and
Can
you're
I
gonna
come
be
back?
here. We'd
Can
love
I
to
come
have
back
you,
and see
Whoopi.
them?
Yes,
Okay.
absolutely. You come back anytime.
Okay, cool.
Thank you so much for being here, my
Well, thanks
friend.
for letting me come.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Hey, we'll talk after. We'll talk more. Okay, we're taking a break. Stay tuned. I'm going to stand up because my butt hurts. Oh!
Okay, I have like a little bit of beef with parents turning grandparents. Hear me out. You all have a completely different set of rules that you all had for your kids. for your grandkids. And I remember calling my mother and I told her, Mom, I love being your child. I do. But I think I want to hand in my resignation and become a grandchild. And that's just because grandkids get to roam free, get to do whatever. At one point, I used to brag that I had 5 grandmothers alive at one time. And that's that's the combination of grandmothers, great grandmothers, and great great grandmothers. And now I am without a grandparent. So I went to my mother and asked her, hey, can I put in my resignation as your son to become your grandson? Because I want all the benefits again. I am missing those benefits. Tell me some stories about, your parent and how they treat you compared to how they treat your kids. And also, please, please, please don't forget to like, share, watch more videos, and subscribe to the channel.